Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Scorpio. How are you guys? Let's see what's coming in. This is a general read. Any aspect of your life, Scorpio. Scorpio need to know. Okay. All right. See a little stress and anxiety here. Some of you are focused on someone here. Ten of Cups, and they're focused on you. There's definitely some regret of some kind. I feel there's a lot of unfounded fear, though, because this is about investing emotionally. It's about two people putting all those cups on the table, happy home, happy life. So there's definitely investment or interest, but I feel like someone's got some unfounded fears. Whether someone's even interested in someone too, that's also part of this energy, but the world is telling me there's a need for change. If you have somebody who's coming back around, really watch that this is someone who's actually changed. Okay, Scorpio, you're coming up as the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you know what you want here. I feel like it's about not settling. So I do feel some of you have kind of gone through this change yourself. You may be losing interest. It has to do with this King of Pentacles. Let me pull up this deck. Who is this King of Pentacles? This is often a person who's stable financially. Yeah, there's some sort of regret here. Yeah, I see secrets, things being hidden, unknown energy. This is often an energy of confusion too. Yeah, so this is someone here who may have kept some kind of secret here. I do think this is someone where things didn't go in their favor and they have regret because of this secrecy. It's often someone who keeps all their feelings to themselves. Yeah, but it also creates confusion. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's an energy of secrecy. You can see some of you already know the answers you're seeking. Okay, someone's keeping something to themselves here, but it's creating confusion. But it is an energy of a lot of unfounded fear, I do think, to do with this person. Yeah, anytime you feel confused about someone where you think they're hiding something, it's always best to kind of pull back a little bit and really look at it. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Yeah, it has to do with this desire, this passion, a passionate new beginning. I wonder if you got a person here who's, I feel some of you, like you could even be changing your focus. This could even be another person here. But I feel like this, I mean, it's all about interest in investing up. There's a lot of regret here. It'd be somebody who maybe even chose somebody else, but it all has to do with whether it's about moving on, but it has to do with if someone comes back around, if they've changed. More on that King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's an energy of distance here. Someone distancing themselves. It's an energy of avoiding. Someone trying to avoid a disaster. So I feel like someone's kind of in secrecy. There's something to do with travel. Yeah, it has to do with timing. Something to do with the timing. But I do think what's happening is some of you are moving on from someone here. I feel this energy of moving on, taking lessons learned. It looks as though there's something that may not go in your favor. You see, I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. It has to do with choosing the wand. I wouldn't be surprised this is someone here who's, yeah, we have an energy of been there, done that, opportunity. Yeah, I think we got a person who has some regret here, but because it's about not investing. And I feel because the tables are turning, I feel some of you are starting to lose interest. You may have other opportunities coming in. I actually feel this King of Pentacles could be another person. Maybe someone at a distance, but it's all about somebody avoiding something here, avoiding a situation, because I see things calming down. But like I say, if you're dealing with secrecy or you're feeling kind of confused, it's always good to just kind of change your focus. You know, it's all about not settling, because if you feel confused or you feel somebody isn't being honest and open, you want to really look at it. So there's some Taurus energy here. It doesn't mean this person is, but King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But I feel like it has to do with not being on the same page. And usually that has to do with communication. So there's definitely secrecy. Now I wonder if some of you have a person who's in another relationship. Maybe something long distance that they're hiding. But the Wheel of Fortune is all about the timing of something here. Yeah, what's going on here? Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you can see this is someone kind of playing the field. But I do think this is someone here. I mean, there's this energy. I feel it's yourself. It's about breaking free from this. This is someone who's a bit of a free spirit playing the field. I see travel, and I do think it could be somebody who's in another relationship, or they're just not faithful or loyal, because that's what it's showing here. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Because, I feel too, like I feel it's somebody getting attention, you know, it's all about attention. And it's about whether to, and I see this chasing after someone. But I feel this is somebody here not giving you attention you need, or they don't have the time because they're busy, but yet they have time to travel, go places. And I just be careful, some of you, you're not dealing with someone long distance if that's in a relationship, or if you're dealing with someone who may not be so faithful or loyal here. Yeah, because it has to do with someone making a choice here, choosing the one. Yeah, I see this energy of being cautious, somebody keeping things to themselves here. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Yeah, I do feel there's a decision that needs to be made. I see a time out, healing. I mean, this is often someone going on a trip, taking some time out, waiting for, it could have to do with work, waiting for things to calm down. But I feel there's secrecy and confusion. I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. It's about going within and looking at this situation. I mean, I see a judgment, a decision, time out. It's a healing energy, but it isn't out with the old, in with the new. It's about, I don't know what's going on here. I feel like we have a person here who may not be 100%. Yeah, it has to do with someone breaking free. It's about starting something new. And it could be yourself starting something new, because and it could even be the King of Pentacles. But I feel like you have to look at whether somebody, if they are at a distance, see it's someone hiding something. They're keeping something to themselves. So be careful of long-distance relationships. But you can see this starting new, someone breaking free, starting new. That could be because someone's not giving you attention. But who are they giving their attention to? Because it could be this person thinking that way about yourself. Yeah, we got some issues there to do with loyalty and faith. Tell me about this Hierophant energy. See, competition. See, it's all about avoiding confrontation. But could be competition here. King of Pentacles is often someone who tries to avoid confrontation, but it could be this person looking to see if you are giving your attention to someone else, or you've, focusing on someone new here. Yeah, because whatever it is, it's going to be exposed. Yeah, see, new, somebody new coming in. Yeah, I do think there's someone here who's just not showing interest, acting maybe like they're not interested. But I see this ghosting energy too. See, there's something lacking here. There's something lacking with this person. So some negativity around them, because it has to do with whether someone's invested or not. Yeah, see, I just feel this, I see the secrecy, the hidden, but I feel you already know the answers you're seeking. You may be keeping something to yourself. It's possible you've got a new person coming in. It definitely looks that way, and you could be the person breaking free from someone who's secret, who's, secrecy, losing interest. But I feel you got to watch that long distance situation, because it's someone here who, I don't know, it has to do with someone not being loyal or faithful. And it has to do with just not being on the same page here. Yeah, this is someone who keeps the other person waiting. See, waiting for the one, where you feel this person's the one. But I do think there's this moment where I feel you're looking elsewhere here, because it's an energy of waiting for something. And it's an energy of feeling like something is almost too late. But you can see the Ten of Cups. I think it's somebody putting themselves out there, getting out there. Yeah. Yeah, it has to do with the interest, investing. See, a spark, an attraction. There's some sort of choice here to make, maybe between two, but it feels like this waiting for the right person, the one. Someone's getting themselves out there thinking it's time to look elsewhere, because it has to do with things not going in someone's favor. And yet you have this beautiful new energy of someone coming in to talk, to ask the other person out. Yeah, it's all about long-term stability, partnering up. This could be going out for dinner or something romantic. But I do feel, yeah, I do think it's about some stress, anxiety, possibly some kind of regret. But yeah, I feel like this, I mean, it doesn't have to be the King of Pentacles. It just feels like there's this competition, but it's someone avoiding, trying to avoid drama or trying to avoid confrontation. So if you have someone avoiding you, see, confusion, illusion, things that are hidden, it could have all been avoided. And that's what I feel. Something could have been avoided here. Yeah, tell me about the High Priestess. I think you know the answers you're seeking. Yeah, it's about going down this path. Two people spending time doing things together. Someone who isn't really invested. It just shows when someone doesn't want to spend time or they don't want to do anything with you, they're not really interested. Now, this is the thing. Or they're not interested enough. So if you have a person who's at, long distance or traveling, just be careful this isn't someone who's hiding that they're actually in a relationship or something long distance. It's all about faith and loyalty. But yeah, I feel like there's this avoidance energy. Someone's taking a time out, though. You can see busy, someone waiting for this. It's all about time, and I do see time being here. Some of you have been very patient, patiently waiting. But it's time, I feel that it's about getting out there, looking elsewhere. It's like someone who keeps you waiting, but they're off playing the field. Oh, no, I mean, it's just, could be unfounded fear, but it's about, just look at the facts on the situation. But I can see someone who's been there, done that, sitting there waiting. And the Seven of Pentacles there again. See, it's about whether someone's truly interested or if they've lost interest. I mean, the Four of Swords is someone kind of pinned down by their thoughts. It's someone who's a bit of a free spirit. They don't want to be pinned down. So they just kind of want to be free, but yet they keep you waiting. So I feel there's some food for thought here. Yeah, if you got someone who's traveling, going places, and they leave you waiting and they're off doing other things, it's like they're not interested enough in going down this path, spending time with you. So this is yourself going down another path, spending time with somebody else. I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, I suppose. But if this is a married couple, which I don't feel it is, but I mean, it has to do with commitment. There's no commitment. Yeah, I feel you got someone here who may not be completely on the up and up, but like I say, I feel like someone's not spending time. You're changing your focus. You want to do things. You want to do stuff with someone because that's your energy, very focused on always trying to look at the bright side, Yeah, but I feel like it's about someone who's not spending time with you. I feel spending it with someone else, but it's almost like this other person is too. They don't want to spend time with you, but they have time to spend with other people or another person. You may be just looking at that. It could be unfounded fear, like I say, but I do think there is going to be some regret here. And possibly regret for wasting your time. See, it's telling you to speak up and speak truth. Someone here could be telling you too. There's a little enlightenment possibly, but it's about whether this person's really your person. Because if you got a person who's not really invested, they don't want to spend time with you, but they got time to spend with other people, you see, I feel like it's where they're not interested enough. And I feel this energy of losing interest. I do think this is where some of you are losing interest because of all this waiting. And this is what happens when someone leaves somebody alone. See, leaving somebody alone all the time, not giving them attention, not spending time, never wanting to do things. Yeah, I mean, the Queen of Wands is someone who often will, enough is enough energy, and somebody who can often put their foot down about this, but it's telling you, I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. It's about compatibility. It's about going down another path here. Yeah, like I say, I see a lot of thinking, but I feel this energy of opportunity coming in. Yeah, some of you may have an opportunity. Someone new coming in, offering up the cup. It's about taking opportunities that are presented to you. That's what I feel. Because I'm seeing this choice here to do with two people. I mean, there's regret here. Someone focusing on the cups that are spilled, cup half empty energy. But it's just I feel it's just a lack of interest in spending time doing things together. Somebody only does kind of just what they need to do to keep you waiting. Don't ever let somebody wait. Don't sit around and wait. Don't be afraid to speak up and speak your mind, because if this is someone who starts avoiding you every time you speak up about it, it's just, I feel like it's just, it's telling you to take a little time to think about this. Because I do feel some of you are going to have an opportunity from someone else, yeah, maybe even multiple. But this is about been there, done that. Sit around waiting for someone, missing other opportunities. If you have someone here, every time you speak up, then they avoid you and they distance themselves, or they travel, or they're always going somewhere, they may be seeking out other opportunities as well. It's almost like this person's prepared. They're prepared for you to speak up, yeah, to say something. Yeah, I feel like you got a person who doesn't really want to commit here. They just kind of spend time alone, distance themselves to just avoid, right? Take what you already know and apply it to this situation. You can see someone here feeling like giving up. You see, feeling like giving up. Looking back at everything that's happened, if this person's truly interested for the right reasons. If they're truly interested in you as the one. I don't know. I feel like, this could be someone out at a distance starting something new with another person. So really look at the facts, though. Take the things that you know to be true and apply it to this situation. Take a little time for yourself. Yeah. Because I do feel some of you are about to give up here. You've just about had enough. It's about moving on, putting this behind, and another opportunity coming in. But it's almost like when you're ready to give up on this person after they keep you waiting, they kind of come back around, and that's what I feel. So is this someone who's ever going to change? Because I think there's someone here who may never change. It's you who has to create opportunities. You have to be the one to take this Three of Pentacles and create a new path for yourself and go down another path. It's your own strength, confidence here. Yeah, see, it's about changing. This is about you creating change and creating new opportunities for yourself. Getting out there, being social. Yeah. It's all about timing and a whole new cycle. I do think some of you have opportunity coming in, a whole new cycle. So it's telling you, I feel, not to miss this. Like, if you're on a break from someone, or this is something that, to me, it looks like a situation that keeps happening, this on and off kind of thing going on here. You need to really look at this, because you have to be the one to make this change. You have to be the one to go down this path and look at if this person's even compatible, if they're even the right person for you. If you want someone to spend time with and to do things with, and this person doesn't want to do that, they may not really be your person. It's telling you to question this. Yeah, someone here is keeping you in a situation. See, they don't want to be pinned down. They want to be free, but they want you. Basically, they want you to sit and wait for this person while they're playing the field. So I feel, and it's telling you to go off and play the field, to go date other people, because why would you sit and wait for somebody who won't commit or doesn't spend time with you or has time for other people, travel, trips, doing whatever it is that they do? I don't feel like this is someone completely loyal. And the question is whether this person's even faithful. You may have a person, some of you, I feel you have a person who isn't. And when questioned, they project this onto you. You see? It's all about loyalty, faith. Yeah, I see some of you walking away. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling because you're not getting what you want. But the whole trick is to not give this person what they want. Because it's like you're giving them what they want. Everything kind of goes in their favor. So it's about stop investing in this and start looking elsewhere, putting yourself out there. Because I feel like this is something that may never go where you want. It's a person who walks away, then they come back around when things calm down. But what they do is they do this to avoid making a commitment, to avoid spending too much time with you. Because that's what happens, right? Then the other person expects commitment. I think you got a new person going to come in and an opportunity. So take a look at it. Question things, be wise, trust your inner knowing. Okay, apply the things that you already know. And it's about applying logic. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, because that's your answer right there, is when you speak up and question this person and then they walk away because they want to avoid the questions. They want to avoid this from going any further. So you have the choice to find that inner strength and to walk away yourself. So I feel it's telling you to think about this and be logical and look at truth, the facts, about why you're sitting here waiting for somebody who might not even be the right person when there could be another person who is. But it's like you're sitting there waiting for someone thinking they're the one. But is this person seeing you as the one? I'm not so sure. Okay, Scorpio, food for thought. Take care. Bye for now.